All right, so this is going to be a scrim with sample text versus sample text. I'm going to be bringing the pig in today on Father Campbell's Chapel with the Tamper Timer and Jigsaw Sketch. Personally, my preferred add-ons. I think they are arguably the best. We are bringing in Corrupt Intervention, Ruin Undying, and Surge. Surge is a bit contentious. Some people think that it's not a great gen aggression perk. Be fair, it can sometimes have its moments, but with Rune Undying, it's not that bad. We do see an early Undying. Aura read, or is that Undying? Yeah, it is. Okay, there's a double totem, perfect. So we do have a first chase very early in. Let's see if we can mind game the Dwight real quick. That is objective. They stay in middle. That's smart of them. They'll have to give me the pallet. They want to avoid a hit. Otherwise, we will get this early hit. That's one. He has 3 loops of Shack if he really wants it. Want to see where he went. He's going into a pallet, so he does have time on this. Unfortunately, we might see a gen pop off here. He is going to try and mind game this. We'll mind game him back. Let's see if he has Dead Hard. If he doesn't, he will go down. Perfect, perfect. And let's vacuum him out of the pallet, because we are right next to a gen. We did see Surge go off, so we know that they're in middle as of right now. They attempted the pallet stun, but because we got the vacuum, there's no dice there. So we're going to leave. We're going to go into middle and get this gen regressing. Middle we do want to keep for quite some time. And to go here, we'll get the hit. Keep upstairs. And there is one other person as well. There we go. There's the Nia. She'll drop down again. No, she's going to go for a 360. No 360. She's will vault. And what we can do here is drop down window, go to her right, and she should be at the bottom of the steps. This area here is a bit of a dead zone. There is one pallet. It is not mind gameable, so if she plays this, which she doesn't for some reason, she has this instead. With Bloodlust, we timed that perfectly. That was pixel perfect. Get it down and the hit. We will not use any of our bear traps right now. It's not necessary. So we should be good here. That's 2 downs on a Corrupt Intervention, 1 bear trap. Though not active, if they are off of gens, it means that there's 3 people off of gens right now. Let's go back to the middle, see if Nancy's here. Based on the fact I don't see sparks through the floor, Nancy is here. That is Nancy. She does not drop down. She does not vault either, which is interesting. She'll vault through this window instead. She does not vault early, meaning I just lost a lot of distance. We're going to fall to Nancy. We're instead going to go back for the unhook. So that was a pretty good play there. Methinks. They are healing under hook. We do see Nia here. That is, honestly, on 5 gens, eating DS right now, I'm more than willing to take it. And it was bait. That was bait right there. That was perfect. So it's a 50-50 chance with the Vigo's court rules. Like, that really helps me out there, to say the least. They are still in middle. We do see Dwight over here. Could care less about the Dwight. He still has that headset on. He could be going around for boxes, but that's okay. We're going to come from a different direction since Nancy has gone for the longer chase, which is good for them. Dwight is here. Since it's not active, I'm actually not too unhappy transferring and hitting the Dwight. Dwight is over there. Nancy's going back to the gen, which is exactly what we wanted to see. So I don't think she'll get too far. She goes for the vault here. That was a close one. If we would have hit Bloodlust off the transfer, then maybe that would have gotten a hit. But Nancy does end up going left. That was a misplay there. She should have kept to the right based on the drop down. So that worked out in our favor. She now has 2 loops here. That's going to be 1 vault. Let's vault for her. Let's see if she's looking behind her. She is looking behind her, so that was a good play on their part. They gained some distance back as long as we keep in chase, which we did lose it, so they have 3 vaults here. That's 1. Let's go back out. Fake it out. And fake. Let's see if we got some distance. Got a little bit of distance. Not enough to make it worthwhile. That's 2. No, that's 3. Looks like it kept the first one. That's surprising. Ruin is gone, meaning that our only gen aggression now is Surge. So we are running a 1 perk Piggy. And she either mistimed that or that was a reverse pallet stun that did not work out well. We will put down another bear trap since Dwight did get it off. And that will keep Dwight a little bit busy. I do expect to see the middle gen done momentarily, but we got a lot of pressure there early game. That's already 4 hooks on 0 gens, so they're gonna need to snowball this. It sounds like 3 cylinders. Unfortunately, the vault is on the near side, so we'll do this. They are there, injured, dropped down, and went to the left. That is the Dwight. That's a perfect find. So he's on second hook if we get him here. Kieran's on second hook, so Kieran is our primary target. We actually did see Kieran too. That is golden. Dwight's going to continue and probably go for the vault. That was good. This is on the L wall, so we can try and mind game him here. Like him on the bad side of the L. Unfortunately, they do have these boxes here on the L wall on Father Cable's chapel, which isn't great. He'll drop early. Does not drop early. We do see Kieran here, though. We'll mind game, get Surge off. They thought we were going to transfer over to Kieran, which honestly was what I was doing there, but they got mind gamed because of it. We'll get the hit on Kieran. It's good of him not to drop that, because it pretty much just gives me the Dwight, but still. Let's regress this real quick. As an 8%, they did continue on the gen. We'll be able to vacuum him out of this pallet with the bear trap. Dive back. And now they can't get it. It's not possible. Unfortunately, where we are as far as our hooks go isn't great. So we do see a bear trap over there from the Nancy. Notice that none of the bear traps are active until Kieran finishes the gen. Now we have some passive gen pressure, which is great for us. And Kieran is still injured to boot. So we should be able to track down Kieran and kill him. So that should be arguably 3 people off of gens right now, which is just really good for us. I did lose Kieran momentarily there. Yeah, I lost line of sight. I thought I saw a crow going back into Carnival, but maybe not. Dwight still has their headpiece on. Kieran gets healed somewhere. That was bad timing, but we can make it work. Hi, Dwighty boy. Let's injure you at the very least here. We don't need to kill you. I can waste your timer. Unless you go for this box, you're not good. So this objective can stay timed but injured. That way if they want to get the heal, they're going to waste time. Otherwise, we'll leave them injured for later. This is the Nancy and the Fang. Fang is not our target at all. We haven't hooked them, so we're going for the Nancy instead. They'll get onto the L wall. I might be able to get a hit here. Yeah, there we go. That was good. That was pixel perfect. We will then get them onto the bad side of the L. And Nancy without a dead hard might go down here. They'll vault. Dead hard? No dead hard. Nancy down. That gets Surge on our nearby middle gen, which Fang might be on. Subjective is still doing that. That has to be Kieran. Without question in my mind, that is Kieran on that gen in Carnival. They do get middle gen. I mean, that's 3 gens now on 6 hooks. We're in a decent spot. Vice is now on second hook as well. Scratch marks, we did not see. Crows either. We have a nice little line. It's not a good set of gens, but hold on. You're not who I want, but honestly, it's who I'm going to take. Because we don't know where Dwight or Kieran are. We do see Vice off on hook. That's probably Kieran. Almost without question in my mind, that's Kieran who got that unhook. Fangman's going to try and play around this pallet. She has 2 side by side and a dead hard to boot. Ooh, 99% sprint burst. Nicely done. Let's see if we can get the mind game here. We do, and that should be a secured down since no exhaustion perks are available. We don't need to worry about a gen popping right now unless they are doubled up on the far gen. Subjective is Moried, so that is now 1 person out with, I want to say, everyone else on Death Hook except for Certified Persona. So we should be good to go here. They might have Deliverance. I'm not going to stick around here whatsoever. It's not worth my time. If they do, it's a broken stats effect that we can abuse later. No gen progression here, so nothing to worry about. We do have that little bit of a 3 gen that we can work with, so let's focus on this corner of the map. We do hear someone here. And that is Vice Blend, who is on Death Hook. Now, it has not been 60 seconds. New DS is not in effect just yet, so this could be a bit interesting. They threw early and on the wrong side, actually, so we will get a hit here no matter what. After that, they go over towards middle. I want to say this pallet here is already gone, right? No, it's not. We can mind game this, though. They do not. Ooh, if they play this, it's a really unsafe pallet. Drop it early. Go for the vault. Vice Blend down. We're not going to pick Vice Blend. I was right about Certified Persona with the Deliverance, so that's great. We're going to put that there. We're not going to break this pallet. We're good. Instead, we're going to go and check Shack, as that's what I expect Kieran to be at. Yep, I was right about that. They're going to vault. And we should be in chase now. We'll get the hit. Vice Splint's still down. Certified Persona broken for another 40 seconds. We see this here, but this is not great for them, I think. They went back to the left, back to Shack, and let's see how they play this. Dead Hard. There's a Dead Hard, doesn't matter though. So we damaged 2 generators on top of which, so that's 16% regression right there, and continuing to regress without us doing anything. That's why I love Surge, it really is. It can just be so worthwhile. Kieran's gone. We do see Certified Persona, who, since they're no longer broken, they no longer have DS. Those timers in conjunction with one another are great things to pay attention to. We do see Certified Persona going this way. We do have control of the pallet, so let's mind game this. Go back, swing through. Unfortunately, did not get it in time, but this isn't really a safe pallet unless they get on the long side. This is a long side, short side. Will break. They get into a corner. They have one more thing here. Now, they can loop this 2.5 times. Maybe. That's close. So that's one. They fall off of it. Probably a good plan there. No Dead Hard. I believe they're Sprint Burst, if I'm not mistaken. This pallet, relatively strong. They do pass it up, and since we are Bloodlusted, I think we get this down. Oof. And this will reset our Bloodlust timer. They're going to play it, so we break. The thing is, if Vice, by some means, does a gen, it starts their timer, which means they can't escape, and we're just going to chase Certified Persona. So it's a lose-lose situation unless Vice is on boxes right now, which means they might cross paths with us. Let's try and mind game this. And close but no cigar. I think we got stuck on geometry, so it didn't work. We're just going to have to force the pallet drop, honestly. Because we're not on chase right now, so our Bloodlust timer isn't there. We'll get hit, and this is going to just set us up for endgame. I don't think there's any way to go around this. Let's take a look. Vice still hasn't gotten their bear trap off, so they might be on gens. They're 99, they're sprint burst right now. We see it go off. This is another unsafe pallet. They drop. Vice is now has an active timer. I think that was a mistake. Yep, she plays that. Makes sense. She revolts. Will break. She goes upstairs. I mean, what does Vice do here? If that was Shack, they're going to be on this one first off. So I think just going for Vice and injuring them and then slugging them out might be the right play here. That is one. We did miss the first one because we were not in chase. That's going to be 2, but we'll get the hit. They're going to drop off of Shack and go towards this direction. They're on this pallet, though. They doubled back. Yep. And are right here. Drop. Fake it out. And let's take off of this for now. I mean, they're splitting me up pretty well. They could get this last gen, but Vice now needs to find a box. And right now, we're in a pretty good position where we've broken a lot of these gens. And both of them injured is a great place for us to be unless they have adrenaline. Drop it. Yep. I want to say they're just about out of resources. Unfortunately, they've been playing these pallets really well and making a really great value of them, ensuring that they're on the right side. They did not vault there. That was a fake. They could have Sprint Burst 99, but I don't think so. They're going onto this L wall. They won't make it in time. Gens do not regress. We do not have any more baptisms. They did get the helmet off. They got it pretty quick, too. Interesting. Scratch marks. Very faint, but there is Vice. So we will slug for the 4K. This area is pretty barren. That is a sprint burst that looked to be 99. Very nice. But once again, this area is not great. Certified Persona, I believe, does run Unbreakable. So we will see them up momentarily, methinks. But we'll find out. They're going the wrong way here. Let's try and get them vaulting. Yep. So they're back around. We got a little bit of distance. And I want to say if Certified Persona had Unbreakable, they would already be up. They vault. That's number 1, but we're not in chase, which is silly. There we go, we're finally in chase. So that's number 1. Little swing. They vault. There's a chance that could have connected, but it was worth a while. Certified Persona does not have Unbreakable. So this is kind of a futile chase for them. That's 2. That was a mid-vault. I probably could have swung into that. But that was 2 out of 3. They could have counted wrong, too. They have Sprint Burst. They'll do that. Doesn't really get them enough time. The only issue now is the fact that we don't know where Certified is, and Vice Splint is Death Hook. We're gonna bring them closer to where I think certified is, but it's not gonna be a really chase chase. So they might get one person out. I'm just gonna take it at this point because I do think that Feist does have, whatchamacallit, Unbreakable. So I don't really want to reset this chase if I can help it. So they might just bleed out. Now it's gotta just sort of look for hatch. I hear someone. There we go. There we are, Persona. Thank God for not receiving the slug bug today. That would have been a bit rough. But that there will be a 11 hook game, 4K. I'm not sure how many hooks that subjective was on, so I'm not sure what that counts as point-wise. But overall, can't complain too much here. We did get a Mori. We, you know, slowed him down pretty well. Surge, Ruin Undying, and Corrupt Intervention. We got a lot of value of 2 downs within the first 2 minutes. So overall, can't complain. That'll be a GG well played against Sample Text.